All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to talk about BarnBridge. Bond. What is Bond? James Bond. Nah, I'm just kidding. All right, so guys, what are they looking to do? So I'm going to sum it up in about 15 seconds. Have you ever gone to the store or had to make a decision on, hey, do you want a super risky asset or with high reward, or a not very risky asset with low reward? Well, why don't they have something in between? This is what BarnBridge is, guys. Let's go ahead and talk about it. First off, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and smash up the like button. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Guys, it really helps. Your vote helps. Your information and your saying this matters, guys. I really would appreciate it if you can smash up both of those, and obviously hit that bell notification. That way you guys get notified every time we make a new video. I want to teach you guys all I know about cryptocurrency, and if it's not enough, that's fine. You guys do your own research too. This is not your go-to place. This is your start off. This is your launch pad where you can look at a project and be like, oh, that's interesting, that's cool. Or, oh no, that project stinks, so I'm a pass. Swipe left, swipe right. Figure it out. BarnBridge. 10 million in the max supply. Currently circulating is 1.3 million. They have a total value locked in their protocol right now of $436 million. So let's go to the BarnBridge website. This is their app. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the app and talk to you guys about it. They have different pools. Currently, this one is not open right now, but basically you can stake your bond to earn bond. So it's like a yield farm. And then you can also stake USDC, bond, LP tokens. And how do you get those LP tokens? Well, you go straight on Uniswap and you can swap the tokens. So you go to uniswap.org and we're gonna launch their app. We on Uniswap, and now what you gotta do is add liquidity. So go to pools, add liquidity, and you do this and all kinds of funny stuff. So you say you want DAI, and we want DAI. Well, we can't do DAI. So we do USDC DAI LP tokens, and then you enter the amount and you get an LP token. Super easy. So now you kind of saw how that works. So now what you need to do is go ahead and stake some bond, stake your LP tokens by clicking stake. You can stake them and you slowly earn bond tokens. That's 20,000 bond per, I believe it's epoch. So every epoch, I believe, is about a 1 week. They go by blocks, so just keep that in mind. You can also stake just a stable coin. So if you don't want to do LP tokens, which I don't like LP tokens unless they're stablecoin LP tokens, but you can deposit USDC, DAI, SUSD. SUSD is a stablecoin on Synthetic, so keep that in mind. And you can get some pretty good interest rates, so keep that in mind. And you earn the bond tokens. Really cool. Now, a lot of you guys may be asking, well, do you get some interest on your stablecoin? No, you don't get interest on your stablecoin. You only get bond tokens in this scenario. And also keep in mind, you get a percentage of the pool. So if you deposit $1,000 into this, well, $1,000 goes into $1 million. That's probably going to be like fractions of a percent. So you're not going to get a ton of bond tokens. But hey, that's okay. The bond tokens are worth a lot of money. Well, not a lot, but they're worth a good amount. So time will tell what it'll be worth, but we'll see what happens. What is the roadmap? What are they looking at? Because you look here and you're like, oh, well, I want that little thing that's in the middle. Well, the bonds aren't launched yet, guys. So this is still a promise. It's not a working product. We did talk about Rari. Rari is a working product. That's another one we talked about. But they are coming soon. So stay tuned. So they got the audits coming through. Those have already been completed. Some of their smart contracts aren't audited, so do be careful with that. They have the BarnBridge DAO and then the smart yield. This is what we were talking about. That's going to be coming pretty soon. And then you have smart alpha. So they're working they're working hard on this. You can actually look on their GitHub. They aren't as active as others, but they are more active than most. Because I've seen some people have no updates on their GitHub. This one's actually been updated pretty well. They have had a lot of updates on GitHub, so really interesting. You do got to understand this isn't something that's all reward, no risk. There is some risk in this, but again, it's depending on how much you want the risk. So let me go ahead and give you guys an example. So here's the smart yield product we're talking about. So say, for example, you invest $100, or better yet, we'll keep it at 1,000. So the entire pool is 1,000 DAI. So you have a senior tranche, which is something that's more stable, less risky. And then you have the junior tranche, which is going to be has more exposure to the upside and more exposure to the downside. Now you ask, why are these important? Well, if you are invested in the junior tranche and senior tranche, and your junior tranche performs very well, like as in 21% APR, and your senior is only getting 5%, well, that makes your average APR about 10%. So because you have 30% compared to 70%. So it gives you exposure. So theoretically, instead of getting 5% interest, you would have made it out getting 10% interest. So that's nice. But then again, you also have the risk, but still you are having that guarantee of still getting a 5% coverage by the smart yield. It's in their contract in the protocol. So do keep in mind, you are going to be taking on some risk. If the junior tranche does lose some money, you're going to be losing out on some interest. So you'll only be getting 3%. So you got to factor it in. I mean, sure, you may get 10 or you may get 5 just steady through if you don't want to participate in that and just deposit all in the senior tranche. But if you take the difference between 10 and 3%, so 13 divided by 2, theoretically for the 2 months, you would have got 7%. So in theory, you would have actually gotten more interest participating in taking one of these bonds. It's really cool how it works. So that's a little bit about the functions. There's not really much to harp on and talk about, but we'll try to keep this video somewhat quick. But this is what I don't like. So you have 12.5% to the core team. That's okay, great. 10% to the DAO treasury. Yes, that pays for some stuff. That's awesome. Then you have another 7.5% to investors. So technically you have 20% going to just the team itself. I consider the early investors part of your team. And then 2% to advisors. So in theory, 22% is already not to the public. So on Ferrari, on the other hand, they had 12.5% with the team, and all the rest is to the public. So there is a little bit of give and take in this, and it's nice they do have a treasury because that allows for building. But we'll see what happens. I mean, both are good projects in my opinion. But again, not financial advice, just my opinions on the project. You guys do you, and I'll do. So this explains a little bit about the proration. So you're only going to get interest on what you deposited. So if you deposit mid-epoch, you're basically going to get a equal share of 10,000 tokens instead of 20,000 tokens. So it's all written in the contract. It's a smart protocol, so do keep that. Here are some of the common questions we're just going to go over so you guys can get an understanding. But again, what is the purpose of the project? Well, it allows that middle solution. So instead of having to get high risk or no risk or low risk, it allows you to get just in the middle. So it gives another option. They don't have a Telegram group, so if you guys have questions, you can go on Discord. And where do you start? Well, if you guys are interested in the protocol, currently you can't deposit bond tokens, but you can farm and earn bond tokens with the stablecoin or the LP tokens. The reason why I don't recommend LP tokens is because a lot of people don't factor in the word impermanent loss. That's a huge factor, guys. Don't forget about that, because it's basically when both tokens go up, or one token goes up, one goes down, you're going to be missing out on the upside on each, because again, they try to stay at the collateralization that you put them in. So do keep that in mind. It's a little confusing how it works, but basically if the token's worth $1, or both tokens are worth $1 and you put 1-to-1 tokens and one of them doubles in price, when you go to withdraw, you're going to get that one stable coin back that was equal to a $1, and that other token that went up to 2, you're only going to get half a token. So basically you just got gypped on half a token. Keep that in mind, guys. But if you guys are enjoying this content, you guys are liking this video, go ahead and smash the like button. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And guys, come on, ring that bell notification. That way you guys are notified every time we make a new video. And again, go ahead and check out BarnBridge, do some more research on it. This is just a quick, brief overview of the project. Again, if you guys are wanting to participate in this, there are a couple of exchanges you can buy it on. Bylexi and Hotbit. I don't recommend those because I'm not Chinese and I can't participate in those, and I'm in the US, so something I would have to do for this is use Uniswap. Uniswap is like the go-to place, and it's decentralized. Don't like centralization. I'm gonna leave you guys with a wisdom one-liner. We're going to go into Proverbs chapter 29 verses 20. We just gotta let it load because our internet stinks right now. Do you see someone who speaks in haste? There is more hope for a fool than for them. It's important, guys. You got one mouth and 2 ears. Remember that. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and hit that bell notification. That way you guys can be ahead of the game every time we make a new video. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and without you guys watching, I wouldn't keep doing these videos, but I'm hoping I'm helping you guys. If I am, smash that like button. Go ahead and get started with the triple threat. Go ahead and start with the Celsius account. Here's a referral link where you guys can earn $20 in BTC. Really awesome. Set up a Celsius account, easy to use, and you get crazy interest rates on your Celsius account. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, you name it. The next one in the triple threat is a Crypto.com account. Super easy to use, super easy to set up, really easy to buy and sell on it. I don't like how it doesn't have limit orders, but really easy to use. And here's another referral code for 25 bucks in CRO. Here's the referral link, A8GP, you guys can read it. But anyways, guys, a cool place to buy cryptocurrency on the go. Allows you to buy small altcoins, unlike Celsius. Celsius is more so like your bank account. And the third one, this one is a fun one, Voyager. This one is more so where you can buy with limit orders. It doesn't have as many altcoins as Crypto.com, but it's really easy to use, easy to set up. And yes, this one does come with a referral link as well, and you'll get $25 in BTC. This is how you can do a limit order. Super easy to use, and they don't charge any trading fees whatsoever. Here's the referral link. You can't copy and paste it, but you can look in the description to copy and paste, and you can put that in and set one up. 25 bucks, free BTC. This is the funnest one though. Lolly, free. There is a referral link to this one too. I've actually won 100,000 sats one time on one of the taps, which is worth like 100 bucks in Bitcoin. So it's crazy. Look, and there's even proof in the wallet. Look at that, daily stack, 101. Guys, set one up. It's really easy to do. Download a Lolly account and just set it up.